Good morning, and definitely worthwhile to say another good morning to each and every one of you. What a beautiful low tide this is today. I've had the last half an hour down here under the assumption that our sound video was recording. However, the software was also updating, so that didn't happen, but you know it is. We always start the serenity prayer, or at least I do first thing in the morning on my knees, so I was pretty cool about that. It's beyond my control, not something that I can take care of, not something I have any control over whatsoever. Anyhow, good morning to you all, and welcome to Barbados Hilton. And we're going to be walking from here in the direction of Rockley Beach. And we just walk as far as time really permits, not too sure how far we'll get. I actually ran down the beach this morning like a racehorse. Got down here to Hilton because I left home at 5:15 because I said I'm on the south coast, and then remembered, oh shoot, 15 minutes to get from where we parked to where you're going to start. So ran down here like a galloping racehorse, and then got down here, put up the video, walked away from it, 15 minutes, went back, blank screen, software updated. That's just life, so it's not a problem. Good morning to you all. We all have our health, and we're all seeing this beautiful morning. That's what's important. All right, today is beautiful low tide, and the summer sand is back. There's no question about it. I just walked from the boardwalk down here, and it is just beautiful. I mean, perfect. Just a little bit of sarcasm, but what a beautiful morning. I mean, just splendid. So without further ado, let us look into our sunrise. We don't need dark makers yet, but you can keep them close by. And from here, we will say our serenity prayer. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Okay, to anyone who is staying in the south coast that's within this range, and you see me coming at the beach, run out, say hello, even if it's just for hello. Don't be frightened for the camera. I'm terrified for it, but I still do it every morning, so it's not a problem. It's a beautiful day, as I said. We're looking into Carlisle Bay. I did go down by the point a little bit ago just to see if enough sand had built that we could start from down by Thunder, but it just stops right around the point. From there, it's just rocks and stuff, so we're going to do our track from here. A lot of turtle tracks on the south coast, just in case, Carla, you're on board. We have some just down here below the cannons. We then have quite a few going up on Brandon's Beach or Drill Hall Beach. That's where I've really seen this morning. The high tide this morning was splashing up onto the boardwalk, but right now that is not going to be a problem for us. I thought today we'd walk into the sun, do it something a little different to what we normally do. So keep those darker makers nearby and get ready. As you can see, there are no footprints on the sand, and any that you do see is mainly from me. I saw two gentlemen just taking a stroll as well, so you may see theirs for a little bit too. But just look at this stunning sunrise. I couldn't walk away from this morning, not with this natural filtration that we have here with trees and low cloud. We had to walk into this today for sure. Now that last time we did down here, we walked going westward, so we're going to mix it up. Although we've done this beach before, we're going to bring it to you in a different way. I hope everyone is hearing okay. I was having a couple of microphone issues that I was concerned about. Oh no, nobody noticed them. But I think we've addressed them, so ready to go again for sure. Beautiful morning. Just look at this place. Man, you all could try and use all the words you all want to use. We all still getting up using my word very soon. There's no question about that, because you're going to get back to it. I know you're fighting it and you're biting your tongue because that's the first thing you want to say this morning. But I know for sure you're going to say it by the end of the day. So I can watch you. I can see the comments later on today. And I'm sure everyone here is going to use that word if you stay on for the duration of this video for sure. See, the waterman is on board this morning. So he's going to have lots of joy coming up today. All right, let's start our walk off from here. Enjoy this sunrise, folks. I'm going to let you listen to what I'm hearing right now. Watch the seagulls there flying around and having a beautiful morning. Here we go. Sorry. Well, I try to keep my composure and keep quiet. But the kind of comments I'm seeing going on here, I see you all looking to make me talk today. So I can take it in straight. I can talk when I gotta talk, and then you all can listen when you gotta listen, because otherwise that we got a problem with. Those jokes are cracking, I gotta be responding for sure. Just beautiful. All I like to do is give you a little side-on view of this swell here. just so you can enjoy something a little different. We usually look straight onto it, but we actually have the luxury of a sight on right now. So let's see if we get a set that's coming through. It's not very big, but definitely is worth watching for a little bit. Sea worked in our favor. We had a nice little side on swell there. We said it's nothing big, but it's still beautiful. All right, Barbados Hilton Hotel. I had to say this, you know, when this first went up, I used to look on it and say, wow, this thing is huge. All of a sudden it looks dwarfed. It doesn't look that big anymore since all the coconut trees have come up and all of the landscaping has started to mature around. It actually is quite pleasant to look at. That's Needham's Point Lighthouse. That is the southwestern tip of the island. Just a stunning morning, people. I can use it. You all could keep whatever you all want to say, but stunning a place to what I'm seeing here for sure. I watched these seagulls for a little while this morning. So entertaining. All this flying around in this general area, just beautiful. As you all know, these are very different from the seagulls you all will have up in most of the northern areas like Canada and stuff. You all have something looking like 3 times as big as these. Frighten me. Especially when I go to an outdoor restaurant and sit down and start flying all around me looking for a chip or something. Let me tell you. I had this point here to myself this morning for about 30 minutes. Just enjoying it and looking around. Just beautiful, beautiful day. Jeff and Amanda, if you all are somewhere in near proximity, come on down and say hi, please. It'd be great to see you all. Morning. So it's a big change from where we were yesterday, as you all would notice. Yesterday we did all the East Coast, very rugged terrain. The day before, rugged and rough sea conditions. A little bit swellier here in the south today, but there's a little small south swell running. Nothing major, so wave report, flat. So Stuart Stout and all of you all surfing posse, you all can see for yourself. There may be something in the tide change, but right now, very small. Right now we're at the real low tide. Low tide this morning was just after 6, I think, if I remember correctly. So we're experiencing the beautiful low. Sand out here is beautiful. Last time we came here, we were looking at maybe a 6-7 foot drop off of where the sand had been eaten away. But at the moment, as you can see, it's starting to come back. Now here always is steep, but you can understand the gradual slope that we're seeing between the highest point here and the water. There was really no slope before. It was almost flat down there. So this is just a complete drop off. I know that a lot of you all here would love to run across this mountain here and skate out the whole way up here, because I know that's what we used to love to do. If I did that now, I'd probably tumble down. Some of you out here would laugh at me and I would go home feeling shame. But in those days, you didn't really care. Yes, beautiful, beautiful day. We can do this 3 times. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Barbados. I'm going to give you all a 360 from here. I know they got some hungry 360ers in the crowd. So let's do it from here and enjoy the sea and some of the landscape as well. Here we go. Hold that. That's on the belt for sure. Absolutely perfectly done. 360 specialist. Tongue bitten up though. I was ready to say something, but anyhow, trying to hold my talk off a little bit just to surprise you all. Actually shocked myself. This place is magnificent. Just look at the beach this morning, people. Isn't this spectacular? All right, let's go in lower elevation so we can leave these fishermen to do their thing. Big angle here to walk on, but lovely. No, the camera is not slanted. That is the beach. Now, as you all know, that swimming in this general area is a little difficult, like as we're going to the east. There is one place that FTC was not this rough that you could cool off here. You could swim over the shallow reef here, but there's a very shallow reef that's mostly covered with sand, but there are some areas where the reef is exposed. But right here in the shore break offers a drop off like the west coast. Very similar. You'll see the steepness of it pulling out, sucking over the sand, and there's a drop off here that you can just swim in. Right now you can look at that and see it's pretty close to waist deep. The initial step off here, so you'll be able to swim along this area if you want to cool down. You didn't go down the Hilton beach itself. Look at my footsteps in this morning then. Jeez. Woo. Well, I see some others as well too. I didn't run up and down here so many times, but don't mind. The ones that are spaced are me. That is my galloping, my long strides as I was working my way down the beach this morning to get here on time. Okay, I know none of you all believe that, so yeah, it's true. Mine are probably ones that are real close together. Chip, chip, chip. As you'll see, it's so low, all of the reef up here at Drill Hall is exposed. Getting out to surf break this morning would be a walk over the reef. There's no jumping on and paddling out unless you came down here where we are right now and paddled up from down in here. But no waves to really prompt anyone to go out there this morning at the moment anyhow. I certainly have not run out of things to say, and I'm certainly not breathless, and I'm certainly not tired of talking. That will never happen. But I'm just trying to let you enjoy some beautiful sounds, okay? So if you all hear a little silence, it's with a particular purpose in mind of that, so you can listen to this. Yes, beautiful. I'm going to go up a little higher that you can have a look at the drill hall section where it's all shaded. You could come here any time of day and find shade. Shade does not disappear from here. These trees run right back up to the Defence Force fence over there. Felt a little awkward saying Defence Force fence. And down here is a beautiful, beautiful area. Lots of parking, tons of shade, just beautiful, beautiful scenery. Cleaned up pretty well too, because I'll tell you, these almond leaves down here are not easy, so kudos to the NCC for the job they're doing. For anyone else that's contributing to that as well, because I do know there are other people that are also joining in the cleanup projects. Alright, we're on again. Here we go. As you can see, we have some folks that are enjoying the stroll on the beach this morning. Lovely sea conditions. Just amazing. Very calm here, and as you will see, absolutely no swimming whatsoever in this initial spot here. Lots of cobblers and lionfish and stuff. I haven't really seen lionfish here, but the possibility is there. But there are definitely some cobblers here. As we were told by Chris Clark in our wave report we had down here one morning, this reef is not nearly as alive as it used to be, but you don't want to go trotting over this here at any given time, because you're more likely to come back in feeling extremely sorry for yourself and angry with yourself as well. It's beautiful, beautiful morning. Goodness. I forgot how far it was from the boardwalk to here, to tell you the truth. I was watching the clock this morning saying, oh, that's only going to take about 7 or 8 minutes, and lo and behold, it's 15 minutes to get down there. That's a long, long one. It's beautiful. Good morning, folks. How are you all? Everyone's just enjoying the beautiful sunrise. This is the most spectacular time of day, as you all know already. It's nothing new. I've been preaching that for a long time, but you all already knew it. But we've definitely seen it and witnessed it every morning. There's a peace and tranquility and a special warming beauty and tone that comes with the morning that you do not find at any other time of the day. Everybody says that the sunset is the most romantic time etc., etc. And I'm not telling you that it's not romantic, but to me, a good sunrise sitting on a beach, cuddle up with the person that you love, nothing beats that. That's for sure. Not for me anyhow. It's a lot cooler, a lot more peaceful, nobody around, just nature, serenity, and love exploding. Down here has changed a lot over the years. When I was surfing, or when I first started surfing, we used to be able to drive almost right out here to the actual edge. And then they put some poles up to stop people from driving, which is a good thing, because in those days we were never turtle conscious. You know, a turtle was something you saw in the ocean, you didn't know anything about it on the beach. Nobody really studied that. But the knowledge and the education since then has been incredible. So we now value the turtle population. We now understand we have to protect them, and therefore whatever measures need to be put in place to do so, kudos to those that are doing it. Along here, there's one popular area to swim. When I say popular, it's because it's the only place to swim. So this is the pool that you'll find people staked out in for the day. Very, very small pool. I don't know if any of you remember, but I would say maybe back in the late 80s to 90s, I think that's the correct time frame, somebody could correct me, maybe early 2000s, there was a project where they dropped a groin off of here. Not here only, it went around the ocean and then it went back to the east. And what they were trying to do was to capture sand and build a beach here for this hotel just above here. We are seeing Savannah Hotel. And thankfully, that was re-looked at and the groin was removed. And that, thankfully, I have to say thankfully, because that would have spoiled the nature of here for sure. Well, what I'm going to do here right now is I'm going to tease you all a little bit. I'm going to drop my bag because I got my waterproof case in there protecting the other phone. And we're going to go inside here for a minute. So let me let you see what the bottom looks like. It's still a little bit sand, it's still a little bit rocky and stuff. But some of the year you get a lot more sand building up in here, and I'm sure that will happen. Then again, it also gets shallower as well. But remember, it is low tide right now. But I am going to go and sit down in this water for sure. Look for the deepest point. Ah, boy, here we go. Quenching the thirst of the body. Alright, folks, I'm going to do my silent 360 for you all from right down in this pool here. But before I do that though, because yesterday morning, I didn't show you all, and I think you all might have thought I was sitting down and skylarking, but check me. I'm in the water right down, sitting down. Just perfect and peaceful and cool. Here we go. Jeez, oh breads, I don't remember. I can't even give you the full 360. I don't remember. I gotta get back up without wetting my hands. So, let's try this here. What? Crafting the art of recovery. Great, great stuff. Yeah, that was great. Sorry, we had a 270, so let's celebrate a 270 on that one. I noticed there are a lot of happies going up here, and I don't know if it's happy birthday, or happy anniversary, or a happy celebration of a baby being born, or whatever. But whatever you're celebrating today, congratulations and happy day to you all. Alright, let's start going again. It's time to start dressing and putting back on this bike, so just bear with me a second. And we're off and running. Alright, everybody's been asking what's been happening with this hotel here. I really honestly don't know. I don't have a clue. All I know is they're not open yet. And I've noticed that they put up the wooden barriers there a while back, and that was just when they're closed around the COVID time. So I'm really not too sure what's happening. I have seen a lot of tree trimming. As you'll notice, they've taken off the higher sections of the casuarina tree and stuff, and they've pruned back a lot of the branches over there that was on the mahogany tree. So they are doing some stuff here. So I'd imagine that we'll hear something about that fairly soon. If anybody knows about it, you can always share the information. I'm sure others will be happy to hear in here. And I will certainly be happy to hear it. I'll carry forward that knowledge tomorrow. Now, last time we were down here, we talked about walking around the point here, and we know we could have done it, but tide was different. They had a lot of sargassum on the beach and stuff. Look at this beach, people. Look at the beach. It's cleared right up. Don't mind that bit any top elevation. That will go on the sand, and that will help build the beach for us. But look at what is the low-lying area on this beach. Just perfect. Look at the glass. I don't know if you all are piping into the birds and stuff out here. They're having a wonderful time as well, but everything is beautiful. So I'm going to do this for the next couple of seconds. I'm going to walk and let you hear what I'm hearing again. Now the access from this beach to the beach above cannot be blocked. It is through here, but it also is an area that this hotel utilizes for their outdoor beach. Not beach, but sort of like deck area. So they will have lounges and stuff here, but as you can see, there's a lot of grass and thing. And that's where they had lounges and umbrellas last time this place was open. Just to give you an understanding of how the place has changed, compliments of COVID. Lots of crabbies running all over here then. Tons of crabs. Let's hope these are not the fighting ninja crabs that will spring at me and attack me. But you know me, a Bajan warrior. I'll deal with them. Smile and they will return back. Lots have changed on here for sure. It's just magnificent beach. That's all I can say. I mean, especially not low tide. Low tide is a blessing to go on any beach. You know, yesterday I was telling you all, and I've told you in the past, and I know you all know all this here, so I'm just repeating it. But for the first timers or for the people that don't get up in the morning or whenever, early morning, low tide, there's nothing like that on this island. If you are staying on any of the coastlines and you can get out in the morning early, just time it. Time the low tide for around 5, 6 o'clock or so, and just do some walking around that time. And you will certainly see things that you will not see in any other time of the day. That reef that's being exposed down there will be all underwater. So all that beauty that you're seeing there now, and the colors and the nature itself, you will be missing. You may not think you're missing anything because look around you, it's spectacular. And look around at the sea, just gorgeous. But you will be missing a lot if you don't see the low tide on this island. So check your tide rate, your tide charts, and somehow make low tide out here if you can. Out here, I mean on the beach. Not generally in the south, anywhere. Any coastline, makes no difference. Okay, this is Sugar Bay. People remember this as the Astor Hotel in the very beginning. Very different, same kind of superstructure, basically from what I can remember, but definitely enhanced a little bit. But they haven't really done too much on it over the years. Very similar to what it was. Very similar footprint, I should say. Structures have changed somewhat, but the footprint's the same. Just beautiful. Now these boulders have been dropped out here. These coral boulders have been dropped out here to protect this inside area for swimming. Majority of it is still coral bottom. When I say coral, it has a lot of moss on it as well. But you will get certain times a year when majority of here will have sand. As you can see, it's starting to build back up. A couple of months ago, there was no sand out here whatsoever. Not on the inside section here anyhow, but now it's beginning to rebuild. All the sand is a cycle. It goes offshore and comes back in, as we all know. Unfortunately, there's some things that have been set up that traps it in certain areas. It doesn't allow it to get back to other beaches, but it's beyond our control. That's what we say the Serenity Prayer for. Beautiful, beautiful facilities here. Just lovely. Love these hammocks. Can't remember seeing them before. They may have been here before, but I can't personally remember seeing them. They look beautiful this morning. Everything looks beautiful in the morning though. Seriously. I spend 5 extra minutes looking at myself in the mirror in the morning. Sorry. I couldn't really resist that. That was funny. Yeah, for me anyhow. Just gorgeous. Now the surprise is when we go around the corner of the Coconut Court. For those that were here 2-3 weeks ago, I know there were a lot of my friends that were here. Unfortunately, didn't get a chance to see them. You know, it's pretty difficult to schedule. You know, for me, it starts at 3:30 in the morning. It doesn't end until sometimes 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the evening. So it gets a little bit hectic sometimes. I do take an hour or two in between just to go and get myself taken care of in one way or another, person, food, or getting a haircut. But otherwise, that is a pretty action-packed day for me. But I try and make it out whenever I can possible. Just so gorgeous out here. Look at the glow in this water. Whoa. We're going to be looking back a lot too, people, because the beauty is all around us. Huh? It's not just in front of us. You know, as you walk, that's another thing you will find out here as well too. We walk this beach going from the boardwalk to Pebbles in the past. Totally different look going back in the other direction. Same beach, just a completely different look. Tend to see a lot more things that you may have passed when you're going down because they were blocked by trees and stuff. We're actually seeing it now. But look at Coconut Court and beyond. Any of you that were here over the last few weeks right now will be sort of like maybe crying. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but this is what it is right now, 3 weeks on or 4 weeks on from when you were here. Just beautiful. This low tide today is perfect. As I said, I'm going to keep talking about low tide because this is something I want to keep reminding you all about. Going to the beach in Barbados is going to the beach, but going to the beach to see the beauty. And if you're walking, low tide for sure, without a doubt. Accessibility is much better. The wideness of the beach is much better. Coral that's coming up in certain areas is way more beautiful. Just stunning. Now all along, over the years, this area here was really not utilized for surfing very much. I know there are really no waves I can point out clearly for you, but there are like 3 or 4 surf breaks now between Hastings Rocks and actual Drill Hall Beach. And the guys, that's because of the population of surfing has grown so much here in the island. And not only population, but the competitiveness of it. So, you know, if you get a good crowd of 20-30 people that were relaxed and cool before and everybody gave everybody sort of like a turn, well, some people, no, that doesn't happen. So, you know, people spread out and seek out different breaks. And actually there's some perfect breaks, just a little harder to get to sometimes, but some really good conditions you will experience. I'm not going to go off yet, folks. I'm going to keep walking with you all until I get back to at least the car. So we'll take in a little bit more of this beauty. I just don't want to put the camera on anyone that's walking in our direction, so I'm going to keep you all in the ocean for a little bit, let you all enjoy this. Coconut Court has done the same thing as well with the outer boulders. These have been here for years, so this is nothing new. These were here for a long time, so it actually shelters the inside bay a little bit for you. But as I said before, we had a lot of reef exposed in here, but the sand's coming back in. As you'll see, good morning. As you'll see, the sand is coming back in on this section here, and therefore it's covering the reef as well. So people are able to walk out here quite comfortably. Just to show you what I'm talking about. You just take a little walk into the sea as well. Now I'm not swimming yet. I'll give you all another swim, but not yet. We're going to swim at the end of the boardwalk. That's where we're going to do it today. But I will give you a silent 360 from standing elevation. Here we go. Man, I was struggling to get around for that, huh? I'm going to pause that acceleration because I want to go out here and shout everybody in Coconut Court. I see a lot of folks up in the galleries and stuff. I'm not sure if any of these are in quarantine. As you know, we have quarantine that's going on. And this is one of the quarantine hotels here. So the fast track system now is so quick that I know people that come in today and by tomorrow morning they have results, or by tonight they'll have results and they'll be on the beach enjoying themselves from the next day. so they're not really staying in the rooms as long as they were before. But I haven't actually started to put out all the deck chairs and stuff out here on the beach yet. But as you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful hotel. I love the almond trees in here, the shade that it gives to that grill bar area. Just spectacular. Every report that has come out of this hotel has been nothing but 100% praise. I have my sister stayed here for her quarantine period. I have other friends that have stayed here, and I've had nothing but 100% good reports from here. So if you're looking for somewhere and you already have not planned it, and this is the kind of area you're looking for, please consider here, because I understand everything is just beautiful here. Okay, here we go. You all ready? Let's get impolite now. Good morning, Coconut Court! Yeah. Sometimes we gotta get a little boisterous. That's the Bajan in me. Gonna shout somebody up. Yeah, beautiful. No one looked out though, but anyway, I'm saying. There's some people out there on the gallery, but they probably didn't hear me, and I'm not gonna do that again. No, not this time of morning. Just so beautiful. You can see all the pockets of where you can swim. Quite visible here. You know, you can see all the people just walking about freely in this section. A lot of this area is sand covered. It was not sand covered before at all. 2 months ago, you would have had to just pick your way through this section out here. You probably would have been advised to put on some deep shoes, but right now you can definitely get a swim in this area for sure. Just beautiful. Reflection time, people. Someone had commented yesterday that they thought I was going a little bit fast. I find I accelerate when I don't talk. I don't know, it's just sort of like a release of energy. So the more I talk, the slower I tend to go. If I don't talk, well, I'm going to fly through the beach. But we always do a long distance anyhow, because we're doing our coverage 30 to 40 minutes in the morning. You know, when we first started, I thought, well, I was going to be doing a video for 30, or vlog for 30 to 40 minutes. I would just imagine that was impossible. Now it goes very quickly because we're no longer standing on the beach. We're taking in lots of walking, taking in beautiful scenery. Look at the water, people. Check how clear this is. And let us give you some real reflections now. There we go. Enjoy this as we are walking. Don't think you want anything more beautiful than that. I don't care where you go in the world. Sceneries like this will be on par with anything that you will experience anywhere on this planet. We may not have the mountains of some of the, Pacific Islands and stuff, but we surely have the beaches. There's no question about that. And we also have a person called Bajan living on this island, the friendliest people in the world. I always advocate, come to Barbados to meet a friend. The beauty is just the bonus. I don't know how we get to swim this morning out here, because I see people all out in the ocean, and maybe I just got hit deep. But so we're not going to swim. We're just going to go and do what we did a little bit before. But we're going to walk right around the points here today until we get up to the boardwalk itself. Boy, I love a low tide, huh? Low tide, South Coast. Jeez, exceptional beauty. Not bashing any coastlines in the island, but everybody knows I'm a Southie. This is my place. This is where my heart is. We have a stringberry right here in the South Coast. This is where I always live. Nice accommodations inland. Majority of them are actually living year round on this section here, but I know they do have some Airbnb as well. But a lot of people live in this section here year round. And we've seen this construction go up. It is just beautiful now. I'm not sure what it is. I'm hoping that's as high as it will go. Looks that way to me, but it's going to be 3 layers. It's just beautiful. Strong, strong structure. All right, we're just going to take a dip a little further up. Just check how dry this is. Well, last time we came down here at low tide, it wasn't like this, that's for sure. Not this low. This is a super low tide. Just look at this, folks. Just gorgeous. For those of you that are on the island, stuck in hotel rooms, tomorrow morning, outside please, at this time, definitely. I'm not sure what time the low tide is this afternoon, probably around the sunset time as well. So you'll be able to enjoy some of the beauty, but try some mornings. Mornings are just so quiet and serene and peaceful. I mean, we're seeing a few people on the beach today, but nothing like it would be in the afternoon time. So, you know, you're able to walk out here very quietly. There's no music playing. There's no loud excitement and stuff around. It's just you, me, and this beautiful nature that we're in. It's really beautiful out here today, goodness. Last time we swam down here. Well, today, it looking maybe not even shin deep properly, so we had to sit in it. Well, we won't go on the above pool because the above pool having a lot of people. Hey, what's up, man? All right, buddy, take care, huh? Just lovely. All right, folks, it's time for our dip again. So let us get off this bike. Let us stroll in to see as deep as we can get. And let's see if we can submerge about waist deep. Sitting down. That's the only way we can get the waist today. But just look at the ridges in the sand. Transparency of the water. The glow, just the glows and the reflections on it is so beautiful this morning. Just gorgeous. I am so happy I came down here on the south coast. You know, I wasn't too sure of where to go this morning. I didn't really feel like driving over to the north today. That was one of the options. And I didn't really feel like going back over to the east again. We'd done that 2 days in a row, so I wanted to bring you something different. So we came back on the south. The south is definitely putting on a show today for us. There's not even shin deep properly of water here now, so we're just going to go on the outside this rock here and hope to find a little deeper section. You can see that is the more popular swimming spot right there in front of Soco Hotel. But look at the sun coming up in the clouds and stuff. Mercy, how beautiful. All right, let's do our siéntese right here. There we go. Ah, boy. All right, so as we take in the beauty that surrounds us, we're definitely going to give thanks to God for giving us life today and for blessing us with what we are seeing. It is a stunning day. I mean, it's just beautiful. It doesn't get any better than this. For all of those that have been fighting not to say stunning, you're lost, I am sure. I will see that later on, because I know there's one person on here, one of my care team members, who tries and struggles not to say it. But by the end of the day, I tag her with it, so there's no problem. And, you know, you all are having a fantastic day with me, I hope. I should really have asked that without telling you all that you're definitely having it, but I think you must be having a beautiful day looking at sceneries like this. So let us go with our silent 360. For you 62 that are presently on board, higher numbers before, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for spending this time. Thank you for being my friend, of course. Thank you for becoming my family. When you enter Facebook, you start off with being my friend. When you come into the EMC and you spend more time with me, you become my family, even if you don't make the EMC. I have a lot of family members who have never made the EMC yet. So here we go, silent, and we're gonna be doing this clockwise. Here we go. Made it. Awesome. All right, folks, so as you all know, we practice nothing but peace, love, kindness, care, definitely love. And that is all I'm asking for everyone to try. You know, you live whatever life you want to live. Whatever makes you happy, makes you happy. But I will tell you, since I have become, since I will my life over to God, and I let Him handle everything that I don't have in my control, and the only things I have in my control is me, I have been able to live a life that is absolutely amazing. And I can live it not carefree, but it feels that way, because all the things used to concern me before, especially trying to prove people wrong, trying to make people understand what I'm saying, trying to get people to do what I want them to do, they're done. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to go home and say to myself, well, I wonder why this person was so resistant. I wonder why, they didn't listen or they can't understand. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I go home with a peaceful mind, and I just say, look, I brought love to people today, and I brought peace to people today. I have shown people the beauty that few ever see in their lives. I've shown people that Barbados is well on its way to full recovery, and that it is as beautiful as it has ever been. And I'm also able to show people the peace and the love that this country brings with it, and the friendliness of the people that we encounter while we're en route. So you all know what Barbados has to offer. I don't have to sell that to you all, but what I can tell you is, if you come here with the attitude of peace, love, kindness, and you maintain that no matter what, and you keep your serenity about you, you will have a vacation that you've probably never had before. And if you came here doing all those things in the past, you will know exactly what I'm talking about, and you will know that I'm not just giving you a lot of lip service, that I'm telling you the truth. And if you come here and enjoy this place, unwind, relax, do not expect here to be the same as back home. And if that was the case, why are you coming here? Expect people to be different. This is our culture, this is our island, and we are known to be the friendliest people in the world. You give us the chance to prove that, and I can assure you that your vacation will be the richest vacation that you've ever had, no matter where in this world you've been. So you all have a fantastic day, everyone. Keep peace on your side. Don't let anybody interfere with that. Remember, the freedom is given. You don't have to worry about the receiving. If you're expecting to receive every time you give, that is not freedom. You're doing it because you want something. So you give freely without any expectations of receiving, and I promise you that your life will become richer than you can ever imagine. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for being with me. Greetings from Barbados. This is Barbados, the beauty of Barbados through my eyes. I am the Bajan warrior. Warrior for peace, love, kindness, happiness. Have a great day, everyone, and bless you all. Stay safe. And if God spares life, we will most definitely be gathering again tomorrow on this place that some call paradise, a place that I call heaven. Today's door led us into the room called Hastings. We're in the Hastings area, and we worked our way down to the drill hall. So you would know that God has plenty of rooms here to open for you. Come to Barbados and enjoy them with us. Have a great day, everyone.